is Trivia for Kids, where it's not just for adults anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, Casey here, and returning for the first time in about 20 episodes, it's my co-host,
Ren!
Ren is back! Ren, where did you go? Why haven't you been recording the podcast anymore?
Playing somewhere else and finding different excuses.
Yeah, so Ren has had an excuse pretty much every time I have said, let's record the podcast. So we just let her go and do her own thing. She had a little bit of a sabbatical, didn't you? What's a sabbatical? It's kind of like a break. Kind of like a fancy word for a break.
Oh, okay.
But now that the weather is kind of crummy again and you're stuck inside, you're going to help out again with the podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Great. We are happy to have you back. How's life been?
Good.
Good. What's new?
Nothing really.
Nothing at all? How old are you now?
9.
How old will you be in 2 days?
9.5.
Almost your half birthday. That's very exciting. How was your Thanksgiving?
Good. We went to Wisconsin.
We did go to Wisconsin. And why did we go there?
For Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but who did we meet there?
Our cousins from Michigan.
Yep, we met halfway in Wisconsin with our cousins that live in Michigan. And we got to stay in a house and have lots of family time and spread germs and give each other colds. And now we're back, right? Did you have a good time?
Yes.
You played with your cousins a lot, didn't you? Yep,
Mostly Among Us.
Yeah, you played a lot of Among Us with him. But that was fun because you don't get to see them very often. So we were very grateful and thankful that we had such a good Thanksgiving.
We are.
Ready for the joke?
Yep.
This joke comes from listeners who are brothers, Noah and Luke. Why was the math book sad?
Mm-hmm.
Because it was full of problems. Poor math. All those problems. Well, Ren, ready to get going? Ready to get back into the action of trivia?
Sure are.
Let's do it.
Here's how the show works. Trivia for Kids consists of 5 rounds with 7 questions each. We will announce the answers at the end of each round. Each new round will have a different category. After the 5th round, we will have the final exam, which will test you on the toughest questions we have covered in the previous rounds. Everyone ready? Let's get started.
Round 1. The category is animals with horns. Thanks to listener Alicio for this idea. Thanks, Alicio. Question 1. What is the national mammal of the United States? Question 2. A female deer is called a doe, but what is a male deer called? Question 3. What is a group of rhinos called? Question 4. A cassowary has a horn-like protrusion on top of their head called a casque, which is made out of bone and can grow up to 18 centimeters or around 7 inches. What type of animal is a cassowary? Question 5. What hoofed mammal, native to the Arctic, is known for its thick coat and for the strong odor emitted by males during the seasonal rut? Question 6. What is the fastest land animal in North America? Question 7. What animal is sometimes referred to as a rubber-nosed swamp donkey? Round 1 answers. Question 1. What is the national mammal of the United States?
The American bison.
Bison are the largest mammal in North America. Male bison, called bulls, weigh up to 2,000 pounds and stand 6 feet tall, while females, called cows, weigh up to 1,000 pounds and reach a height of 4 to 5 feet. Bison calves weigh about 30 to 70 pounds at birth. Ren, have you ever seen a bison?
Yes.
In the wild?
It was kind of more like on a farm.
Yeah, by where Grandma and Grandpa live, they have bison farms, don't they?
And just saying, a bison is a buffalo.
Yep, it's kind of an interchangeable word, but the official term is bison. Question 2. A female deer is called a doe, but what is a male deer called?
A buck.
Have you ever seen a buck?
Yes. I saw one yesterday morning when we were still in Wisconsin.
Did you see, we were in separate cars, did you see that buck standing in the middle of the field?
Yeah, it was huge.
He was huge. We saw that too, out in the middle of a harvested field. There was a big buck standing right in the middle of it. Question 3. What is a group of rhinos called?
This one's really funny. It's called a crash.
A crash. That's probably what would happen if a rhino ran into you. Question 4. A cassowary has a horn-like protrusion on top of their heads called a casque, which is made of bone and can grow to up to 18 centimeters or around 7 inches. What type of animal is a cassowary?
A bird.
The cassowary is a very aggressive bird found in Australia. They are the 3rd largest bird in the world after the ostrich and emu. Have you ever heard of this bird before?
No.
Yeah, I looked at a picture and it has a horn out the top of its head.
It has
like a big
horn?
bump. Yep. Question 5. What hoofed animal, native to the Arctic, is known for its thick coat and for the strong odor emitted by males during the seasonal rut?
I about said polar bear, but it's a musk ox.
Have you ever seen a musk ox?
What's the difference between a musk ox and an ox?
Great question. A musk ox lives in the Arctic and it has long, woolly hair.
What color is it?
You've seen it when we watched the show Alone and that guy killed a musk ox. Remember that?
Wait, what color is this fur again? Brown?
Brownish black.
Oh, yeah.
And they're stinky, so that's why they're called musk ox. Question 6. What is the fastest land animal in North America?
Pronghorn.
Although pronghorn are not as fast as cheetahs, they can maintain a fast speed for a longer period of time than cheetahs. So, we have pronghorn in South Dakota. I always thought these were called antelopes, but they're pronghorn. They have black horns and they're white and tan, kind of not spotted, but they have different color variations on them. Pronghorn. Type of deer.
That's a good name.
Question 7. What animal is sometimes referred to as a rubber-nosed swamp donkey?
A moose. That's a good nickname.
I've never heard of this, but I had to look it up because I didn't believe it. But nope, rubber-nosed swamp donkey is another name for a moose. Round number 2. The category is video games. Question 1. This question comes from listener Logan. Thank you, Logan. What is the oldest skin in Fortnite? Question 2. What product did Nintendo first start selling? Question 3. What is the main character's name in The Legend of Zelda? Question 4. Who is Sonic's sidekick? Question 5. Which planet in the solar system would be the size of the Minecraft world if it were real? Question 6. This question comes from listener Luke. Thanks, Luke. Which was the first video game to be played in space? Question 7. Nicknamed King Koopa, who is the arch nemesis of Mario? And now the answers to round 2. Question 1. What is the oldest skin in Fortnite?
Renegade Raider.
Do you think that I asked you to do this category because it says Renegade and that's your nickname?
Maybe?
No, it just happenstance that way. Question 2. What product did Nintendo first start selling?
Playing cards.
Well, it's a good thing they got out of the playing card business and went into the video game business, or else we wouldn't have many of our favorite video game people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Question 3. What is the main character's name in The Legend of Zelda?
Link.
I always thought his name was Zelda. Like the little guy that walks around with the sword, but no, his name is Link. Question 4. Who is Sonic's sidekick?
Tails. If you haven't seen Sonic 2, I don't want to give any spoiler alerts, but this guy named Tails comes and helps Sonic on his mission to defeat these other guys when Eggman comes back.
Oh man. So Tails ends up being a hero too with Sonic?
Yes.
What color is Tails?
Yellow.
Yellow. Question 5. Which planet in the solar system would be the size of the Minecraft world if it were real?
Neptune.
To put that into perspective, Neptune is about 4 times bigger than Earth. So if the Minecraft world was a real place, it would be the size of Neptune, which is 4 times as big as Earth.
Wow.
Crazy to think about, huh? Question 6. Which was the first video game to be played in space?
Tetris.
In 1993, a Russian astronaut played Tetris on his Game Boy on his way to the Mir space station. So have you ever played Tetris before?
No.
So it's like that game that all the blocks fall from the ceiling and then you have to they're all different shapes and you have to try to make them fit into the lines below.
Oh, yeah.
And you can flip them around and move them. Question 7. Nicknamed King Koopa, who is the arch nemesis of Mario?
Bowser.
I guess I didn't know that King Koopa and Bowser were the same guy. I thought they were different, but apparently not.
Where's the
you
of Koopa as Yoshi?
Oh, who do you pick when you play Mario Kart? Who are you usually?
Dry Bones or this little baby turtle that's yellow.
What's his name? Is that the baby Koopa Troopa?
Yes.
Yes.
Koopa Troopa, that's what I think of.
Round number 3. The category is Home Alone. Thank you to Sawyer for this idea. Thanks, Sawyer. Question 1. Where are the McAllisters going on vacation? Question 2. What is the name of the pizza company that delivers the pizzas to Kevin and his family? Question 3. What nickname does Marv tell the police to refer to them as? Question 4. True or false? Kevin and Fuller are related in real life. Question 5. In the movie, Kevin gets bullied by his older brother. What is his brother's name? Question 6. Kevin's mom gets a ride home in a van with a band who plays what kind of music? Question 7. What did Kevin's dad find on the floor after returning home? And now the answers to round 3. Question 1. Where are the McAllisters going on vacation?
Paris.
I would like to go to Paris on vacation, please.
In the second movie, I forgot what they're going, but he goes somewhere else.
In the second movie, he goes to New York, and I think they go to Florida. Question 2. What is the name of the pizza company that delivers the pizzas to Kevin and his family?
Little Nero's.
Keep the change, you filthy animal. Question 3. What nickname does Marv tell the police to refer to them as?
The Wet Bandits.
And why? What did Marv do so that the police would know that they were the Wet Bandits?
He would stuff rags in their sink and then turn on the water so that it wouldn't go out.
It would flood the house.
But in the second movie, he had a sticky made out of tape glove, and he stuck his hand in the Santa thing, and he pulled it out, and he said, "I know our new name. We could be the Sticky Bandits."
Yep, they're no longer the Wet Bandits.
And then at the end, he spells out how sticky he is and says, "We are the Sticky Bandits. We are S-T-I."
Question 4. True or false? Kevin and Fuller are related in real life.
True, they're brothers.
Yep, Kevin and Fuller are Macaulay and Kieran Culkin, who are brothers in real life. Did you know that?
No.
You don't want to sleep with Fuller. He wets the bed. Question 5. Kevin gets bullied by his older brother in the movie. What is his name?
Buzz.
Buzz, your girlfriend.
Woof.
Woof. Here's a funny thing. Did you know that the picture of Buzz's girlfriend is actually
a boy?
Is actually a picture of a boy dressed up like a girl to make her look extra unappealing? That's kind of funny. Question 6. Kevin's mom gets to ride home in a van with a band who plays what kind of music?
Polka.
Polka, 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 polka. Question 7. What did Kevin's dad find on the floor after returning home from France?
Harry's golden tooth.
I always thought this was so weird because he puts it in his mouth.
Well, he doesn't really put it in his mouth. He puts it up to his back tooth and
Yeah, but that's really, it looks like he puts it in his mouth. Gross.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to put somebody else's tooth in my mouth. Round number 4. The category is history. Question 1. What is the official currency used in Japan? Question 2. How many pyramids can be found in Egypt? Question 3. In what year was the Declaration of Independence signed? Question 4. True or false? The first trip around the world was made by Christopher Columbus. Question 5. During which war did the attack on Pearl Harbor happen? Question 6. As of September 8th, 2022, who became the King or Queen of England? Question 7. Which important event of the American Revolution happened in Boston in 1773? Round 4 answers. Question 1. What is the official currency used in Japan?
The yen.
What currency do we use in the United States?
Money.
No, the dollar.
Bills.
No, the dollar is what it's called. The
The
US dollar. And the Japanese yen. Question 2. How many pyramids can be found in Egypt?
118. Wow.
Is that more or less than you thought it was going to be?
Way more.
Way
I only
more.
think of the 3 ones in those famous pictures.
Right. Question 3. What year was the Declaration of Independence signed?
1776.
New York City. Pardon me. Are you Aaron Burr?
Sir.
1776. Sorry, we get into a Hamilton song when we sing that. Question 4. True or false? The first trip around the world was made by Christopher Columbus.
False.
It was actually made by Ferdinand Magellan. He was a Portuguese explorer who is credited with masterminding the first expedition to circumnavigate the world. Magellan was sponsored by Spain to travel west across the Atlantic in search of the East Indies. Have you heard of Magellan before?
No.
Maybe you'll learn about him later on in school.
Maybe.
Question 5. During which war did the attack on Pearl Harbor happen?
World War II.
And where is Pearl Harbor located?
I don't know.
It's in Hawaii. So the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor in Hawaii during World War II. Question 6. As of September 8th, 2022, who became the King or Queen of England?
King Charles III. He took the throne after his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, passed away.
Yep. So when she died, he automatically became king. And then when he dies, Prince William, if he's still alive, will become king after him. And so on and so forth. Question 7. Which important event of the American Revolution happened in Boston in 1773?
The Boston Tea Party.
The Boston Tea Party was a political protest that occurred on December 16, 1773, at Griffin's Wharf in Boston, Massachusetts. American colonists, frustrated and angry at Britain for imposing taxation without representation, dumped 342 chests of tea imported by the British East India Company into the harbor. Taxation without representation is when a tax is imposed on people who don't have representation in the government. So, what do you think the harbor water tasted like after they dumped all that tea in it? Do you think the fish were like, yum, this iced tea is delicious?
So they dumped tea in the water?
Yeah, they dumped tea into the ocean.
Why did they do that?
Because they were mad at Britain for charging them taxes when they weren't represented in their government.
So how does that involve tea?
So when they had tea brought over, England or Britain would charge them a tax for the tea. And they were mad because they didn't think they should be taxed. And so to get back at them, they were like, forget you guys. And they dumped all the tea into the ocean.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Round 5. The category is colors. Listener Jackson gave us this great idea. Thank you, Jackson. Question 1. What is the most popular car color in the United States? Question 2. What color is used most in national flags? Question 3. In what country would you find the Yellow River? Question 4. How many colors can a healthy human eye see? Question 5. What is the world's favorite color according to global studies? Question 6. What is the last color of the rainbow? Question 7. What were Crayola's original 8 colors? Round 5 answers. Question 1. What is the most popular car color in the United States?
White.
I do not have a white car. Do you have a white car?
I'm not even old enough to have a car.
When you get a car, what color will it be?
White.
Yeah, I figure you like white. You like to wear white clothes. You're kind of a white girl. Question 2. What color is used most in national flags?
Red.
Yep, red. It is used in almost 75% of the world's national flags.
Wow.
That's a lot. Question 3. In what country would you find the Yellow River?
China.
Question 4. How many colors can a healthy human eye see?
Around 1 million.
Imagine if you had to name 1 million colors.
Red,
That would be really difficult.
maroon, magenta, green. I don't know.
Question 5. What is the world's favorite color according to global studies?
Blue.
Is blue your favorite color?
Used to be.
I feel like I know a lot of people whose favorite color is blue, so this didn't surprise me.
Mostly boys.
Yeah, boys do like blue. Dad's favorite color is blue.
Brooks'
Brooks' favorite color is blue. Yeah, mine's green too. Question 6. What is the last color of the rainbow?
Violet, according to Roy G. Biv.
Yep, old Roy G. Biv. He knows what colors there are. Go ahead, tell us.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet.
Forgot one. Biv.
Oh, what's it called? Ah.
Blue is indigo.
Oh, yeah.
Blue, indigo, violet. Question 7. What were Crayola's original 8 colors?
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, brown, and black.
Those are kind of all the colors you need for the most part.
Yeah.
I never understand why they give you a white crayon.
Well, maybe if you want to make it like really, really bright, but you don't have like bright enough colors, you color it over with white or like smear colors.
Or to like, if you want to make pink and you don't have a pink color, so you use red and then color over it with white.
When you use crayons, that doesn't really work
I
though.
know.
It
I feel
just
like
makes
the
it
only
light
time you
red.
can use white is when you have a colored, like a black piece of paper or...
Yeah.
And now it's time for the final exam. Now remember, you've heard these questions in the previous rounds, but these were the hardest ones we've had. So use your memory and try to think back to what the answers are. Question 1. What hoofed animal, native to the Arctic, is known for its thick coat and for a strong odor emitted by males during the seasonal rut?
Musk ox.
Question 2. What product did Nintendo first start selling?
Playing cards.
Question 3. How many pyramids can be found in Egypt?
118.
Question 4. What is the name of the pizza company that delivers the pizzas to Kevin and his family?
Little Nero's.
Question 5. What is the fastest land animal in North America?
Pronghorn.
Question 6. Which important event of the American Revolution happened in Boston in 1773?
The Boston Tea Party.
Question 7. How many colors can a healthy human eye see?
Around 1 million.
Well, what'd you think? Are you glad to be back in the podcast chair?
Definitely.
Did you miss it? Are you going to do a part of it more often now, or are you going to take another sabbatical, do you think?
I think I'm going to take more parts of it now.
Yay, awesome. Well, we look forward to hearing your sweet voice in future episodes. Thanks, everybody, for listening.
Thank you.
Please follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Trivia for Kids Podcast. And if you have a question idea or even an entire category, please email us at triviaforkidspodcast@gmail.com.